Okay. We are live. We are live. So we'll wait till some people's coming into line. And if y'all hear like slurping, have Gizmo and little Tia, two little fur babies. They're licking their little paws right now. So if y'all hear that, that's what that sound is. There's something else. But animals are such great companions.
Man's best friend.
Indeed. Hello, hello.
Hi.
To whoever it is, I can't see who it is, but someone's in the live right now. But
Hello, welcome. Thanks for coming in.
yeah, and I hope that you had a good day.
And welcome to the weekend.
Yeah,
Hey.
ready for the weekend. So we're gonna wait a little bit more so some more people come in and just have an honest conversation.
Yeah.
Some people may not like what we have to say, but hey, it is what it is. And thank you to whoever thumbs up the live. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, and please feel to be engaged in this conversation if you want to write something, just nothing out of the way, be respectful.
Right.
But everyone, can't agree to disagree. Everyone can share their thoughts and opinions respectfully.
Sure.
We're all adults here. So, excuse me, my allergies. But I guess we'll get started so we don't drag out the live too long. But anyways, for those who are K-pop fans, and maybe you're not a K-pop fan, K-pop is like so popular now. So, it's funny how the algorithm works. YouTube, you might have came across this, but if anybody, well, Christy and I used to be K-pop fans, not really in the fandom anymore. We were heavy into it in the 2010s,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, we stopped listening to K-pop. Really, I would say around like 2020. Honestly, like
Yeah.
yeah, around 2020, like just stopped. But wanted to talk about if anyone is familiar with the artist gdragon. He's from the group Big Bang. He's a rapper. He, you know, in another controversy, um, he had a T-shirt on that was in Dutch, and translated to English, it's like a derogatory term, or it is a derogatory term towards Black people, which is like the N word in English. So he, made the headlines about that, and of course, his team made an apology, yada yada. But the thing is, apparently, there's been a lot of people on TikTok that's been calling him out about it. Apparently, that shirt that he had on, he actually wore several years ago, and he wore it again.
Mm-hmm.
He also, used the N word. There's videos you could find with him saying it years ago. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. But he did blackface, dressing up like Trayvon Martin, which was totally disrespectful. Also his band member Tae Young, I remember several years ago, he had did like a filter with like Kanye West's face over his face, and it was, mind you, this was for Black History Month too. And he goes and says Happy Monkey Day. And they're not the only K-pop stars that have done disrespectful things, racist things. There's plenty of
Mm-hmm.
K-pop stars, but we just wanted to talk about this and just have an honest conversation. So, what else did you want to add to that, Christy?
I just have to say
Talk a
that
little bit louder.
just being, a black woman, I'm just very appalled at the fact of a lot of, black people in particular, since the shirt that G Dragon had was a slur towards black people, why we are still supporting this genre of music.
Right.
Um, And what's even more mind blowing to me is that nobody has really gotten tired of these cookie cutter apologies that the PR teams of these music labels, of these K-pop stars, they keep posting.
Right.
And my thing is this, like they always some point like put in that they didn't know, and everybody wants to, feign ignorance and things like that. But this is what is, it's like they're telling on themselves though. Because even with like Taeyong, like, okay, you supposedly didn't know, but the slur that you chose is something that commonly black people are called, one. And then number two, you did it on Black History Month, but you said Happy Monkey Day.
Right.
But you guys act like you don't know anything about Black history, but you strategically did these things, you know what I mean, on days that are affiliated with black people. So it's like y'all selectively want to be, and I'm talking about direct towards the K-pop stars that do this stuff. You guys selectively want to be ignorant, selectively.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you guys are playing in black people's faces, and we're not reading the room as black people. We keep seeing these incidences happen in the news. People calling out for it, and the PR, they just do like you were saying, like a Chat GPT apology at this point. Only thing that's different is that they're changing the name of the label of
Mm-hmm.
the star, and the star's name. That's the only thing that's changing. But it's the same things that are happening that are coming up, and it's just, everybody, even like with like K-pop, if there were no black people with the rhythm,
There
blues,
would be no
rap,
K-pop.
there would be no K-pop. And a lot of them, I'm sure they would even tell you, a lot of their influences were black people. But they're going on the internet and they're using slurs towards black people, and they're, treating black people at their concerts, disrespecting them, ignoring them. There was an incident that was on camera, and shout out to Adiola Ash. I believe it was her video. She had it was Crush, the singer Crush, two black females that were attending the concert, and he was close to them, so I know they paid some money to be there in those seats.
Right.
Homeboy act like he didn't see them, but he looked dead in the section where they were at and just walked right past them like, nope, I'm not touching your hands. I'm just like, guys, at some point we gotta read the room and we gotta support those that are respectful to us. The only thing that these people respect and acknowledge is money.
Right.
So you know what you gotta do. You gotta hurt them in their pockets. Stop going to these people's concerts. Stop buying their albums. Stop buying their merch. Stop streaming their music on these different apps.
And the thing is, it's just like another thing, like, especially like with our people, like,
Mm-hmm.
they will be, well, I don't care. I love them. They're my bias. They don't know. And I'm like,
No, they
listen,
know.
they study us. They
Yes.
get their swag, everything from black people. Let's just keep it a buck. So they know what is offensive towards black people, okay?
And they're playing our faces, y'all. The
Yes.
thing is that as black people, we don't respect ourselves.
No.
We continue ourselves to use the N word,
Right.
and we give passes to different types of non-black people, allowing
Uh-huh.
them to say it. Oh well, you're friends with me, so I'll allow you to say it. You got a pass.
Right.
And so you have all these different people that got invitations to the cookout, and it's like, who are you? Who gave you that pass?
Right.
Oh no, I didn't say you could say that, but
Right.
so and so down the street said I could say that. And so now it's a huge, massive mess, and you have all these people walking around now, non-black people, and I'm not sitting here saying that you can't appreciate other cultures,
Right.
but they're walking around with dreads, with cornrows, and grills, all
Yeah.
kinds of things, and they're mimicking being caricatures of black people,
Right.
and they're saying disrespectful things. And the thing is that unfortunately, and I'm sorry, but I blame a lot of these entertainers, black entertainers,
Uh,
that have gone around basically in freaking like clown suits, basically just disrespecting the culture.
right.
And so now people think that that's what it means to be black.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, this is cool. This is what black people do. I'm gonna do it. It's okay. I see them doing it on TV, so why can't I do it? Or I'm friends with somebody black, so I'm thinking that they can give me a pass and I'll say the N word. It's okay.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, when people show you their true colors, believe them.
Yes, especially if they done it. Now, I can understand maybe if someone did it once and they truly were sorry, like they apologized and they didn't do it again.
Right.
Okay, I have respect for them.
Right.
But they've done it several times. They're showing you their true colors, how they feel. So why do y'all keep supporting them? And again, shout out to Adiola Ash. She be bringing out the receipts on these artists, but like
Yes.
with BTS, yes, Christy and I used to be fans of BTS, but she had receipts on them. They, done some racist things and stuff like that, and people like the armies, they go crazy.
They will come for you.
Yes, the minute you call them out, they don't want to hear it. They do not want to hear it.
Like, I really think it's like mind control.
It is. Like, it's mind control. They like worship these celebrities and they don't want to hear it. And I'm just being real. Like, they've been out for a minute, but the show American Hustle,
Yeah.
that was the thing. I'm not gonna say the YouTuber's name, but it was a YouTuber, a black YouTuber. She actually posted a video earlier today talking about BTS. It was a controversy with, like, some of the racist things that they did, and she claimed she wasn't going to talk about it. She had did a video before on another K-pop girl group. I can't remember their name, but they had did some racist stuff. A live stream. I can't. We actually talked about them.
I forgot.
Yeah, I can't remember their names because we don't listen to K-pop anymore. But anyways, she was defending them, talking about she didn't think what they did was racist. Which I'm like, you got rose-colored tinted glasses on because it clearly was racist. But anyways,
they knew what they were doing insane.
they did. But anyways, she was saying she was not going to talk about BTS, but she said someone sent her a DM and sent her some receipts. But she goes and says, "This is old stuff," and I mean, maybe they didn't want to acknowledge these black girls because at that time they were very young teenagers. They're shy around women and all. Like, she just was making every excuse in the book. So I checked the comments and people was going in,
As they should.
And because I'm like, this, you set yourself up for that. You posted the video, so expect some comments. Not everybody's going to agree with you.
I have my fan on. I'm sorry.
But
I'm angry.
Someone had left a comment talking about, I don't know if y'all remember, but years ago in the 2010s, BTS was on a show called American Hustle, and it was a lot of black artists, hip hop artists. Well, shout out to, well, rest in peace to Coolio. Coolio was on there. It was some other artists I can't think right now. Sorry guys. And they had mentors that were black hip hop artists too. But they were teaching them, like, you gotta respect the culture. Like, they was schooling them. And after they were on that show, that's when their careers took off.
Yeah.
Some people can sit there and be like, no, their careers took off after they had the black mentors and old school black hip hop artists. But anyways, in the comments, someone wrote in the comments, I guess they were an army, but they were talking about their mentors on that show were rude to them and disrespectful. I'm like, how so?
No, what they did is they checked them.
Right.
And this is the thing. And this is the problem with why these kinds of things continue to happen in entertainment, where they're saying derogatory things or using slurs against black people, is because people are not checking them. And what happened on that segment was that they were just, they were still learning English and things like that, but the things that they were saying, responding to the mentors, were just very stereotypical slang. And I mean, and on top of that, they didn't even know what they were saying.
Right.
So then that's when they were like saying, you guys don't know S about hip hop, blah, 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 this, and that. And so they made them look up and research about hip hop.
Right.
So that's the other thing. I don't want to hear any of that crap about they don't know what those words mean, or their English is they're not even their first language and whatever.
Right.
We live in the age of information. It's at everybody's fingertips, in everybody's hand. Everybody walks around with a smartphone, and they're all the way in Korea. And what was it? Who was it? Was it that made fun of Trayvon Martin?
G-Dragon.
G-Dragon. And that's what I'm saying. So it's like y'all try to act like you don't know things about black history, black events, or things that concern black people. But here it is, you are adopting aspects of the culture
Right.
that you want to piece together that you think are cool, but then also you're making mockery of the atrocities and things that have happened to black people.
Uh-huh.
So, are you really not educated on things of black culture or things that have happened with black history?
Exactly.
That's my question.
And well, it was a black man that said to them, I don't know if it was on. It's y'all have to check out Adiola Ash's YouTube channel. She got the
Yes.
receipts. I love her channel, but I don't know if he was a dancer because yes, they get black dancers and things that and fly them over to Korea to teach them.
Yeah.
Teach them everything and what was it? I think Godfrey was talking about it too.
Mm-hmm.
Style coaches or something, swag
Swag
coaches.
coaches.
Yes, but they're called swag coaches, and they fly black people over to South Korea, like and teach the trainees and groups that are already developed, like the dances and like like I think like the slang too, and just all of that. But what was I going to say? Oh, it was. I think it was a black man that was a dancer over there. Something because there was another K-pop star. I remember. I think it might have been a rapper. He had a Confederate flag, like a jacket on or whatever, and they couldn't understand why we were upset, and he put it in terms to them how with the Japanese flag,
Right.
that's how it is for us,
Right.
like seeing a Confederate flag, and he put it in terms like that to them. Then they're like, oh, I guess they understood after that,
And
but
that's the thing. It's just like, and I think it's great that, different cultures can interact with each other. But at the same time, it's like, look, we can't sit here and piece together parts and aspects of people's culture that we like and then feign ignorance when it comes to things that are pretty dark, that are
right,
negative. We can't do that. And especially, when you're wearing clothing that has slurs on it or symbols of basically, you know, like dealing with like just being subjugated and things like that in
right,
America
mm-hmm,
with the Confederate flag. So it's like, and it's for them, there's no context.
right,
But it's like, look, if you can get on the internet and you can look up dances and things like that and steal them, because there's plenty of instances where
oh
they have
yeah,
done that too.
stole a lot from black
Um,
artists.
yeah, I know, and I'm sure you've come across other incidences in history and things like that dealing with black people. So I
Right.
don't want to hear that crap about, well, I didn't know, because there's so many stars within like the same like music labels that have all done the same thing. They've
Right.
said a racial slur. They've worn clothing that had offensive symbolisms and things like that on it. And then they're like, oh my gosh, okay, let's get on Chat GPT and type up
And
our fake apology.
and a lot of times, usually in these groups, a lot of times it's like one or it might be more than one member that's from America. So it's like they grew
Yeah.
up in America. So it's like
And my thing is this. This is the other thing, the other point I want to make, because the other thing is that they try to act like they don't have any control over their life. But the thing is, with a lot of these idols, they don't want them dating people,
right,
or if they are, it's got to be very secretive. Okay, well, the public can't know about your relationship with so and so and so. But you mean to tell me that you don't have any kind of agency or control over what, for the artist, what clothing you're wearing, or for the label? You don't have any agency or control over what your artist is saying?
right. And that's the thing too with that.
Hmm.
On Facebook, it was a lot of non-black people sitting there talking about with gdragon, with him wearing that racist racial slur shirt,
Mm-hmm.
talking about some talking about black people just too sensitive. Oh my goodness, I don't care. I'm still gonna support him. And I'm just like, and then they said the same thing, talking about some they don't have control of what they just wear what the stylist gives them.
I call BS.
I call BS too.
I call BS.
And I'm just like this. If he wore a shirt that was a racial slur towards, their ethnicities and things like that, they would have been upset about it.
Exactly. And they'd be up in arms on the internet.
Exactly.
And the thing is, I'm sorry, but the way it is, especially, people as far as black people, we're an easy target.
Yeah.
Everything is always there's always a an end game to it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is all a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
And I'm
New
sure he
music.
probably has a new album coming out.
Yeah.
He's probably got a new album coming out, or maybe some kind of product that he wants to promote. So that's what's going to happen. The label's going to quell all this drama with the shirt and everything like that, and he's going to come out with an album. That's what's going to happen.
And like I said, with a lot of them, people could get upset with just using black folks because he collabed with
Yeah.
Missy Elliott. I remember it was some other black artists I think he collabed with, and a lot of the other K-pop stars have. But yeah,
But yeah, it's just people just wanting to, there's really no genuine respect.
no,
And I'm sorry, but people that do stuff like that, they're culture vultures.
yes,
They come in, they peck at all the things that they like about the culture, but at the same time, they playing in black people's faces, disrespecting us.
yes,
Point blank, period.
and like, like when we was on IG, one of the ladies we talked to, remember she said K-pop is nothing but a copy and paste of black music,
and she absolutely was right.
She is. Yes.
Yes.
Um,
Which is why black people enjoy the music, but at the same time, it's like, guys, we're the progenitors of all that stuff. That's why we like it.
Right.
So I'm like this. We need to stop listening to these artists that want to disrespect us, that want to play in our faces.
Right.
Stop giving them our money. Because I'm like this, especially for what do they call them, the stands?
Yes.
The fans. You guys want to sit there and support these people that disrespect you. For what? Why is the undying loyalty where it is?
It's brainwashing.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, right now in America, people are struggling. People are struggling to eat, to have a roof over their head, put gas in their car. Then people ain't doing a damn thing.
Exactly. They don't even know you exist.
They don't know you exist, and guess what? If you're at a concert, they don't want to touch your hand either.
They don't care about you.
But guess what? They'll take the money out of it.
Yes, and they be, oh my gosh, I'm just like, y'all
need to chill.
But Blue introverting said Wendy from Red Velvet did when she copied her how black women talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that clip too. Yeah.
Yes.
Stereotypical black woman voice. I remember that. But if we did a stereotypical Asian accent,
we're being
disrespectful and racist.
Yeah. Good point.
Good point. Very good point. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to add. It's a lot, and it's just sad, especially like I said when it comes to our people, because a lot of us be like, I don't know if I can say the word, but just be like obsessed fans, and these artists don't care about you.
Nope.
They're showing you how they feel.
That's the international artists, and here in America,
people
don't give a damn.
And like I said, shout outs to Addie Olash, because y'all need to check out her channel, because she got receipts on a lot of artists. Like, it's insane. And just like what Chris was saying with the copying, a lot of them copied choreography from a lot of black artists. Songs too.
That and videography. Because remember that artist, what was she, from France or something?
Yes.
And they copied her video frame by frame.
Right.
I mean, it's just like, okay, this is pretty like obvious. Like this is this is like artistic plagiarism.
Yep. And what was it, that song from EXO? The one they had SWVs.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they paid them.
They didn't
credit them.
They probably didn't.
Yeah. It's yeah, because and like I said, the stands, and some of them were black. There was a lady, a black woman that was a choreographer, and Blackpink copied off of her choreography, and she called them out on it, rightfully so, because it was her choreography.
Mm-hmm.
And the fans, they were going off on her, like they was attacking her through, I think, Instagram, so much so that she had to disable her account because it was that bad, and she shouldn't have had to.
No, because she was telling the truth.
She was telling the truth.
They did steal her choreography. Mm-hmm. And that other singer, Jessie, the one with like a blow-up doll.
Yeah, the rapper. Yeah, she stole from a black rapper. I can't remember what her name was, but she stole the I think was it the videography?
I think it was the videography. Yeah.
Yeah, she stole the videography, and the lady called her out on it, and then Jesse had something smart to say back. I
Yeah,
was
she's all like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "Apparently, you know who she is because you were on her ish,
you copied
copied it
everything.
frame by frame the video, ma'am. So
Hmm.
apparently, you do know who she is."
Yeah,
So
it's
excuse me, you need to go back to your doctor because they botched you.
yeah, she'll blow up off. But it is
Trying to
it's
look like a black woman,
yes, she got the lips and it looks crazy. Like and then she got
the
fake
top eyes.
breasts, a fake butt, and it looks insane. And that's the thing too, going with that too. Like it's those features are considered ugly on us, but on a non-black woman, it's considered beautiful.
Right. And it's
Yeah,
artificial though.
artificial.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, but I guess that's all we have to say about that.
Yeah, we got that off our chest. But
Yeah.
thank you everybody that came into the live. Thank you
Yeah.
for your comments and please share the video. Leave a comment on the video if you'd like.
Yeah, we just keep it respectful. We can agree to disagree, but we
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to share our thoughts on this because a lot of these K-pop fans, you really let's just be honest and really think about this what we're talking about. Some people want to turn a blind eye toward to it. It's
And
just
that's not going to make it go away.
no, it's not.
Nor is it going to make it better or make anybody else feel better about
And
it.
and again, like lastly, we said it in the beginning of this live, but if you're really upset of what they're doing and you don't agree, stop supporting them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't be upset for like a few weeks and then you go back to normal, supporting them, going to their concerts, buying, their merch and all that stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
stand on business.
That's right.
Don't stream their stuff, none of that. But yeah, that's all we have to say about this. So until next time, bye.